In this video, I'm going to be breaking down our entire system, just walking you through step by step how we book 12 to 20 ceramic coatings per month for our clients. And I'm basically just going to take you through like what I would normally take somebody through on a demo call. So we start off with exactly what the expectations are for the customer, which is book 3 to 5 ceramic coatings per week, scale 20K per month. Now this is really, you don't have to scale to 20K, you don't have to be at zero. We're basically just adding $20,000 a month to your detailing business with ceramic coatings. And we do that through custom Facebook ads, tailored Facebook ad campaigns, automated follow-ups, and elite sales training. That is basically our core 4 of our offer. And you can see it's working here for a bunch of our guys. I'm actually just going to take you here to our main testimonial page. And you can see we've got guys $4,000 in 5 days. This guy's actually killing it still. Like he's booked over $20,000 in his last 30 days. Got guys booking over $1,000 jobs here. We got some case studies. So these are like long form case studies. These are more like short reel style videos. Got this guy's that's the same guy. He's killing it. That's the long form version. This is Eric. I have a long form video with him too. I think down at the bottom here. He was doing $3,000 a month. Last 30 days, he's booked $16,000. He just rented a warehouse. He's going full time. So like guys are killing it. This is Derek up here. He got 100 leads in his first 7 days. He booked like 10 of them. So we got guys that are absolutely destroying it with this system, and it's super, super powerful because it's super streamlined. It's not complicated. It's simple, and it's dialed in to get one thing, and that is ceramic coatings booked on your calendar. The first step in that is Facebook ads. So we have a whole back-end Facebook ads creation team. All they do is make variations of Facebook ads for us, test different angles, different titles, different captions, voiceovers, everything you could think of. We test different variables of it, but you don't have to send us any clips, any videos, any pictures, nothing. We have all the footage we could possibly ever use in our library for our editors. So we make all the ads. They're tailored to your area. Like you see, this is Cape Coral, Florida. That's actually this guy right here, Christian. This guy. He's in Cape Coral, Florida. He's killing it. So this is his business, and he does boats too. So this was a boat ad. The next thing is we take those ads and we build out the entire Facebook ad campaign. And I'm actually, so you can see here we're getting lead costs for $2.70, $6, $3, $4. So super, super cheap leads, especially for a service that could be $1,000 more. But I'm actually just going to take you into like a current ad campaign. And you can see here, so this one we just started yesterday. Let's see, let's go maximum so we can see everything. So he's already gotten 3 leads for $4 per lead. This is a brand new service area for him. He's expanding. This is the guy that was doing 3K, now he's doing 16K. He's in Joplin, Missouri. It's not a big town, but you can see he's had 143 leads, and he's closed over 14 of them, which is our estimate is 10% close rate. But you can see here that he spent $1,000. He's made $16,000. Pretty good ROI there. But basically, you can see the power of kind of what we do, our cost per lead. This is a real campaign, so it's not a screenshot. We're getting crazy volume for our guys, and they're knocking out of the park. So we handle the whole Facebook ad campaign management. We do all the targeting, all the headlines, ad copy, call to actions, everything. You don't have to worry about anything. And you have the power of our network of detailers across the country that we run ads for, because we test things in different markets. We find something that works, that's new. We can implement it across the nation on our whole network. So you have the benefit of working with a company that's working with tons of detailers all over the country, and we can quickly pivot to the things that are working because we're constantly testing all over the country. So we do that for you. We implement that system. Then leads are coming in, right? For example, here's some expectation numbers, kind of ballpark numbers. We recommend $30 a day of ad spend, and these are our expectations for just $30 a day. So it's not the ceiling, but it's what we kind of expect to see. So on the low end, $30 a day at a terrible lead cost of $10 per lead. That's 3 per day, 21 leads per week, and then that gives us a 10% close rate. So you're still booking 2 coatings, depending on what your prices are. You're making $1,000 to $3,000, could be more. And then on the higher end, $30 a day. Say your lead cost is $3. That gives you $10 a lead, or 10 leads per day. 70 leads per week, and a still steady 10% close rate gets you to that 7 coatings per week, and that's 4 to 10K per week, by the way. Now we can manipulate these numbers a few different ways. We can up the ad spend. So if you have a campaign that looks like this, we will immediately up the ad spend because you're printing money. So we're just going to turn that dial up, assuming that you can handle more work. The other thing is we can get this cost per lead down like this and just multiply those leads per week so you have more at-bats. And then the last thing is the close rate. So if you're closing 20% instead of 10%, all the sales numbers go up, and you can seriously scale like that too. So we're going to be working on all those numbers simultaneously, getting them to the ideal number. But even in month 1, if it looks like this, you're still profitable, you're still making money. We've actually never had a detailer work with us and not make profit in month 1. So I mean, if that doesn't lower the risk for you, I don't know what will. The next step is after the leads come in, we have to nurture them, right? Because very few of the leads are going to just book a ceramic coating on the first call. Some will, a percentage will, but most need to be nurtured a little bit. So they need a little bit more information. They need a call, and then they need to talk to their wife and call them back. So what we do is we manage all the nurture campaigns for you. So they come through the top here. When the lead comes in, we automatically send you a text notifying you. That way you can give them a call and book them right there. If they don't answer, they don't book or whatever, we follow up with them every single day for 5 days automatically, so you don't have to manage them. And it would be impossible. Like our guys are getting 100 leads per week, some of them, and it would be impossible for them to text every single lead every day. So some of those leads would slip through the cracks, and we make sure that doesn't happen with our follow-up text here. When they respond to the follow-up text, you get an immediate notification. It'll say, Michael's ready for more information. Give him a call with his phone number, so you can just click it and call him. And that's basically the idea is you get notified every time that there's a lead that's hot or warm and wants more information, wants to book, and we just notify you when to give them a call to close them. So you don't have to do any nurture. We do all of that. All you have to do is get on the phone and sell. And that brings us to the last point, which is the actual sales of the ceramic coatings. Arguably the most important part, because if you can't sell the coating, then all this is really for nothing. We can get you 1 million leads, but if you can't sell them, it doesn't really do anything. But we make this super easy. With the Detail Wizard Mastermind group, you get a free access when you join Detail Wizard. Normally it's $100 a month, but everybody in here that joins Detail Wizard gets a free membership. You can see I'm always posting stuff in here. People are asking questions, bouncing stuff off the group. We also have a classroom section here, which is where all the value is. Up top, we've got kind of some basics, beginner stuff, equipment, pricing, how to detail. Middle is kind of the marketing channels that we use. And then down here, we've got, hiring a team. That's really important, especially for ceramics. And then our ceramic coating masterclass here is where you'll find our ceramic coating phone script. And I have a video where I break down this entire script on the YouTube channel already. This is what you'll use to actually sell the ceramic coatings, and it makes it super repeatable. Eventually, you won't even need to look at it, but we give you step-by-step instructions of actually how to sell the coating on the phone. And then we also have a database here of actual sales call recordings, and these are me actually selling ceramic coatings to real customers so that you can hear kind of the tone and the flow of the conversation. And then we've got videos on how to do the mobile ceramic coatings, supplies you'll need, as well as all the other training videos. But as far as kind of how our system goes and what we do for detailers, that's really, the streamlined system to book repeatable ceramic coating jobs every week. Now, like I said, it's not overly complicated. The real magic is in those our ad targeting is super dialed in. We know what works there. So we're going to get you high quality leads. The follow-up systems, nobody else does that. Most people just run an ad. They call them. If they don't answer, that lead's gone forever. For us, we're going to nurture them. And I didn't even mention, but even at the end of the 5 days, we're not done with that lead. They get added to an 8-month-long nurture sequence that they automatically get added into after this, so that even after the first 5 days, they're not completely dead. We're going to keep retargeting to them and marketing to them for you, so that months down the road they can come back to you and use you again. But that is our system, how we book ceramic coatings. We can do it for your business too. We're doing it all over the country. As far as pricing goes, we are unlike any other marketing agency out there. I've worked with a bunch of the big guys in this space over the last 5 years, just within my own detailing business. Most of them are not detailers, which that puts us above them already. We know the industry super, super well. Most of them require some kind of contract, and they tie you in. And what that tells me is they don't trust their results. If they need to tie you down for 6 or 12 months, then they think you would probably leave before then, or they wouldn't need the contract, right? We're month to month, make it easy. If it doesn't work, leave, right? Like I trust our system like wholeheartedly. A lot of them take a 20% commission to your profit. I just didn't like that as a business owner. Like the more I'm making, the more I'm giving to you, and I'm just giving a percentage away off the top. I just don't like that business model really. And then most of them, the problem is they're way overcharging. They're $2,000-3,000 a month, and that's why they tie you in for 6 or 12 months, because they know you won't want to pay that for an entire year if it was just up to you. For us, we don't do any of this stuff right here. We are one flat rate. Whether you book 10 coatings or whether you book 50, we're still $497 per month flat rate. The only other expense would be ad spend, and that is just $20-30 a day straight to Facebook. But either way, you book a coating and you make profit. That's kind of how we did it. I want it to be a no-brainer offer where if you spend $500, you book one coating, you're in the green, and you're stress-free at that point. You're making profit, and that's why we've never had anybody not make a profit. And if you don't make a profit, I'll just give you the $497 back. I'm not worried about that happening. But yeah, if you want more info, just drop a comment, or you can go to the link in our bio and book a demo call, or check out the Google Doc that kind of has a walkthrough of the whole system. But yeah, that is our whole system broken down step by step, and I will see you guys in the next video.